Hey everyone, my name is Matt Reynolds and I serve as the president for Spirit and Truth. And I have a really exciting announcement to share with you today. We are officially launching something called the Spirit and Truth Network. This is a new connection for ministry leaders to help foster intentional relationships, prayer, and sort of mutual learning for those that are actively seeking spirit-filled renewal in their churches. At Spirit and Truth, our vision is to see a new movement of Christians who are pursuing a life that's empowered by the Spirit, rooted in the truth, and mobilized for the mission. And we're sort of back to the basics kind of ministry. And our approach to being a catalyst for this kind of renewal is multifaceted. We provide online resources. We provide theological engagement, like with our new Firebrand magazine. Hopefully you've checked that out. And then also strategic partnership and engagement with the global church, so that we can learn from people in places where God is moving in powerful ways. And all this is aimed at seeing the church fully alive, to seeing our churches on fire to share the gospel and make disciples of Jesus Christ. In addition to all this that I just mentioned, our sort of bread and butter initiative is in-person training and outreach to help mobilize more people to share the gospel. So before the pandemic, one of our primary ministries was coming with a small team of people into local churches and then helping train folks to see themselves as everyday missionaries, helping them take very tangible steps to get out in their community and share their faith. And so we're really excited to get back to that work. As things start to open up around the country, we've got a number of churches who are ready to pursue this with us. But when we offer these trainings in various states, I often had this thought. For example, if we're working with a church in Oklahoma, I would think, I wish these folks knew some of the folks I was talking with the other day in North Carolina or in Georgia or Ohio. They're using the same kind of language, or the Spirit seems to be stirring them in a very similar direction. They could really spur each other on. And I'd many times think, I wonder if there's a way that Spirit and Truth could help bridge that connection. Well, we had a pastor reach out recently asking about providing something almost exactly as I just described, something that I'd thought about many times before. And so we decided to explore it. And very recently we had a brainstorming session with ministry leaders from 7 different states. And what we found is there was great excitement about possibly providing this kind of a network for encouragement and for practical learning. And so we're launching it. We're pursuing it. And we believe the Spirit and Truth Network will provide benefits in a number of ways. Our goal is, what we're planning is that we'll have monthly opportunities for leaders engaged in the Spirit and Truth Network to get on a video call where you can connect with like-minded leaders from around the country. And during these sessions, we'll offer sort of peer-based learning where pastors can share about things that have been working well in their context. For example, maybe introducing supernatural ministry, maybe mobilizing their people to share their faith, maybe getting more of their people engaged in deep discipleship. Practical things that they're doing where they're seeing spirit-filled renewal in their churches. And so we'll provide that context for you to engage with other leaders, opportunities to do that every month. The Spirit and Truth Network will also offer special events occasionally, regional meetups for folks in the network, and also it'll be a place where you can receive early communication about new initiatives for all of our Spirit and Truth initiatives. This is not just a pastor's network. This is for anyone in church leadership who wants to band with others who are pursuing renewal. There's no cost to join. There's only a very short application in order to jump in and be a part of this. And so I'd encourage you right now to go to spiritandtruth.network. It'll take you right to the page on our website where you can learn more and apply. I believe that this is a time where ministry leaders need to learn from each other and support each other more than ever before. Our world is in great pain. But I'm believing that out of this time of trauma and brokenness and grief, that maybe God is redeeming this time to prepare His people for genuine revival. And so I want to encourage you that if you want to link arms with others around the country who are trusting God to bring about a new spiritual awakening, that out of this turmoil and sin and all that we're facing right now, that are trusting God to bring about real revival. If you want to link arms with others who are pursuing that as well, go to spiritandtruth.network right now and join us in this new connection. Our first video call is going to be coming up in July, and so make sure you go and check it out soon so that we can get you information as that's available. All right, that's it. That's our big announcement for today. I believe God is doing something. This kind of just bubbled up through a number of different people, and it seems to me like the Spirit is birthing something so that we could spur one another on and seek God for more than what we could ever just manufacture on our own.